What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making his debut on the channel tonight, we have Lonnie Donegan. Yes, indeed. How about that? Lonnie Donegan making his debut on the channel. Okay, this comes as a request from JFK, and this is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, JFK. Hope you enjoy the show. JFK wanted to see me react to the song by Lonnie Donegan called Rock Island Line. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Rockerbox 1973 and the video has 46,912 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Lonnie Donegan, Rock Island Line, re-recorded 1978. So, re-recorded, I guess. I don't know if that would be remastered. I think it's actually just re-recorded. Cool. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, boy, let's do this!
This is the story about the Rock Island Line. Rock Island Line's a railroad line. Runs down into New Orleans. And just outside of New Orleans, there's a big toll gate. And all the trains that go through the gate gotta pay the man some money. Unless, of course, they got certain things on board. Then they're okay. Don't have to pay the man nothing. Right now we see a train coming on down the line. There she blow. When she get up near the toll gate, the depot agent shout down to the driver, because he want to know what he got on board. What you got on board, Daddy? And the driver sing him right on up the man, telling him what he got on board. You the way he sing. I got pigs. I got sheep. I got cows. And I got horses now. I got whole livestock. I got whole livestock, darling. I got
I think, okay, now I'm starting to get the feel of where this song's going. Before it started to kick in there, I was really kind of scratching my head going, what direction is this going? Is this folk? Is this blues? Is this rock? Is this country? I mean, I was sitting here listening to the piano in particular, and the piano had that like honky-tonk piano feel to it, but at the same time, it wasn't matching up with what was happening within the guitar. And I'm sitting there going, okay, what is it? You know, what direction is this song going? Now, everything's starting to come together, and now I'm seeing more of a clear direction as to where the song's going. Normally, I wouldn't be a big fan of that. I like it when songs identify themselves right from the get-go. Normally I do. In this situation though, I don't know why, but it's not offending me. I'm not upset. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting here saying that I love it, but I'm saying it didn't bother me. Like it was okay. I was okay with everything that happened there in that intro. Nothing bugged me, which is so weird because normally it does. Maybe it's because the instrumentation was so spread apart and it was so sparse. That very well could, I think that's the reason why. You know, a little thing over here, and then, you know, a little bit later you had a little thing over here, and then, you know, there was a break, and then there was another little thing over here, and, you know, but it was never little thing. It was always had that space in between, and I think that's why I wasn't bothered by it. It's the only thing I can think of. Like I said, normally that would upset me. Anyway, let's see where this goes. Now that it's starting to come together, let's see where this goes. Here we go again, sparse.
You don't have to pay me nothing, just get him right on through. So train going down to the toll gate. As she go through, she gather up a little bit of steam. Little bit of steam. Race the steamly on down to the toll gate. The driver shout back down the line to the man. The boom, choo, I got pecan, I got
So we go from this like halftime shuffle feel back into that sparse, into a straight ahead feel, like a straight ahead 4/4 time feel, and now it kicks into almost like a double time feel. This song is all over the place with its feels, and I love that. I've always loved it when bands and artists are able to play with feel like that and make it sound good. Don't get me wrong, I have heard plenty of bands who try to do stuff like this and play with feel, and they just don't understand what in the world they're doing, and it turns, no pun intended, it turns into an absolute train wreck.
That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful.
They're doing it well. They're pulling it off, and it's, I think one of the things I like about it is the fact that I didn't see it coming. Like, I didn't see the straight ahead 4 time coming. I thought they were going to go back into that halftime shuffle feel. But they go on this straight time, and now kicking into a double time feel. Dig it. Digging it. Absolutely digging it. Let's keep going.
Mighty good road. Oh, well, the rock kind of line, she's a mighty good road. When the rock kind of line is the road to ride. The rock kind of line, a mighty good road. If you rock on the run, you got a body like a bunny. Get your ticket at the station on the rock kind of line. Well, I may be right and I may be wrong. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm down the rock kind of line, she's a mighty good road. When the rock kind of line is the road to ride. The rock kind of line, a mighty good road. If you rock on the run, you got a body like a bunny. Get your ticket at the station on the rock kind of line. BCW Hicks YZ with the cats in the cover, but he don't see me. I'm down the rock kind of line, she's a mighty good road. When the rock kind of line is the road to ride. Rock kind of line, a mighty good road. If you rock on the run, you got a body like a bunny. Get your ticket at the station on the rock kind of line.
Sweet pick.
Coming for to see me again.
I'm digging the song. It's funny because normally songs like this I'm not the biggest fan of, but I cannot deny that I'm sitting here grooving to it. I caught myself listening to it, and I'm doing this. I'm grooving to it. So that means I'm not hating it. I'm actually enjoying it. So, shocking. It's a little shocking to me. If I'm being honest here, it's a little shocking to me that I'm enjoying the song as much as I am. There's some great guitar work happening. Great guitar work. That's I can't believe I heard some sweep picking in there. And I'm just like, whoa. And I could hear the pick hitting each string up. That I was like, what in the world? Sweep picking. Cool. I could hear it. I could hear it. The drumming on this is really nice too. Really tasteful. I love how when he's coming back in, he's not doing some crazy, out there fill. He's keeping it simple. It's on the snare. And then they'll do a little tom fill to finish it out, but most of it is snare work, and I dig that. I dig it. It fits. It fits the context of the song. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review, and we'll talk about it. Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting tune. I'm gonna have to really think about this. I'm not really sure what direction this is gonna go as far as the score goes. Let me think about it, and I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Lonnie Donegan with Rock Island Line. This was a request from JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, JFK. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. I thought about it, and I got a score here, and I mean, I'm not questioning the score. I just hope people will give me a chance to explain, what the score actually means before they decide to jump on me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.2. Yep, 7.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, it's a really good song. That's really the only thing I can say about it. The song is really good. It's a song like this is not normally my cup of tea. It's not normally in my wheelhouse. It's not something I would normally find myself grooving along to and enjoying. But I cannot deny that I was. I absolutely was. I was sitting here grooving along to it, bopping along to it. I'm like, yep. And I caught myself, and I'm like, what am I doing? Am I really enjoying the song that much? And the truth of the matter is, I was. There's some really good things happening in the song. First of all, the play on field in the first half of the song. What a great job. switching between that halftime shuffle feel to a straight time 4x4 feel to a double time feel for the rest of the song pretty much. Wow. Interesting. Really, really interesting. And they did a great job of it. They really did. They did a great job of building it up, transitioning, and making it sound smooth and not awkward at all. It all made sense, especially in the context of the song, talking about, from what I can understand about it, talking about a train on a train line, on a railway. So you got this train that's having to build up speed, right? And you could hear it happening within the song. So that was cool, man. They did a great job of conveying that feel. Instrumentationally, the drumming was really good. It was simple, but it was rock solid. And I like the fact that in a song like this, it wasn't trying to do more than what was called for. Fills that were very snare heavy and snare driven. I mean, coming out with some tom work too, but it wasn't all tom work. It was, like I said, primarily it was snare work. And in a song like this, with this type of a feel, that's all you really need. Even the toms weren't necessary. Don't get me wrong, I was glad the toms were there, and I'm glad they had the toms there to come out of the fill. But if they had done that whole fill with nothing but toms, I don't know if it would have worked as well. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it would have. So nice work on the drumming part. The bass playing, I could hear it in parts, but there were other parts I couldn't really hear it all that well. So I mean, but what I did hear sounded good. It sounded solid, keeping the bottom end full and locking in with the drummer. What more can you need from a bass player? Not much. The guitars on this were nice, both from the acoustic and from the electric. The acoustic had that nice chugging feeling, that rhythmic pattern going for it, which was nice. The electric with the slide work, the soloing was fantastic. Dug that. A little surprised to hear that sweep picking in there. That was a, if I'm being 100% honest here, folks, I was not expecting that. It was a little bit of a shock, but it felt good. The piano playing, really nice. I dug that honky-tonk feel, especially at the beginning of the song. Really, really nice work on his part. Vocally, I liked most of what he did. There were a couple things where I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit. I was like, oh, God, falsetto. But at the same time, I saw the reason for it. I saw the direction, and I was like, okay, I get it. I'm not a fan of it necessarily, but I get it. I understand why he did it, so it's fine. It's fine. Me personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Look, it's a really good song, okay? It is a really, really good song. It's simple, but that's where it gets its charm. It's from its simplicity. And like I've always said on the channel, simple can be effective when it's done properly. Folks, this was done properly. For the style of song it was, for the style of music that it came from, this was not, by any stretch, a bad job. Not at all. It's getting a 7.2, which by definition is a really good score. So I think that's an appropriate score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 7.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys want to do these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.